So I've been jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping, and I've made it out to the Holy Twins,
2, 1, engage.
which was quite the distance. Let's slow down here. Okay. Gotta wait. Fire off my scanner before I go to the galaxy map. Show you guys where I went. There we go. Didn't discover anything. So I made it all the way out, and I'm on my way back. I went all the way out to here, which is about 2,000 light years away, and I'm going back to the bubble, which is... oh, that's not it. I went somewhere way out here. This is where I went, like, way up here, somewhere. It was about 10,000 light years from here. So I've already traveled 6,000 light years back. This was my halfway point that I went out at. So I'm only... I mean, either way, I'm still roughly 5 or 6 hours away from the bubble. Because I'm in a Cobra Mark III that gets... as an 19 max, that's with an empty tank. About 17, 18 light year jump range. Which is a lot of jumps when you're traveling 25,000 light years. Every 1,000 light years or so is about roughly 60 jumps. Each one takes about a minute. I don't know if the sound is overpowering. I'll fix that right now. Oh, not graphics. Audio. There we go. That should be a little bit better. I like to have the volume. But let's see. I turned off the orbit lines for a kind of a photo op. Forgot to turn them back on. Head towards the sun, got a little too close. So I got another 1% damage to hull, which didn't do anything for the passenger's happiness. But I did find quite a few Earth-like worlds, quite a few water worlds, a very high number of the high metal content worlds, even more rocky bodies and ice giant, or not ice giants, gas giants. That's not what I wanted. But yeah, I like the ship. It could stay right close to the sun without going too hot. It's really nice, and I could charge the frame shift while it's in the sun before it hits 100. Say at 98, it's gonna start going down now.
4, 3, 2.
And when I come out of this jump, I'll show you what I have fitted. Overall, it's not a bad exploration ship. I probably should have gotten a better frame shift drive, or a better ship. But this is just what I've been doing for, oh, God only knows how long. For approximately, I don't know, a lot of jumps. 11 new objects. Any of them good? High metal contents, rocky. But yeah, here's my modules. 4 C thrusters. That's enough to land on a 3G planet. A sensors, A distributor. Life support D, fuel script C, ship drive 4. I don't know what the power plant is. I'll have to check that on the next one. I love the sounds they put in the wormhole. Call it a wormhole because it kind of looks like it's a wormhole. It could be a wormhole. Actually, I can turn all this stuff off. A 3C power plant. Could have went better. Hangar can go offline. Cargo hatch offline. Distributor offline. There.
Frameshift drive charging.
Runs in a nice cool 40, 25 if I'm just kind of sitting there. Nothing of interest. Next.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So it's pretty cold here in New York. About 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 Celsius if you're outside of the US. Got my heaters going. I wish I could share what else I've been doing, like not in Elite Dangerous. That would be really awesome, but I'm not allowed to. Clan has their own rules. I got a lot of footage for that too, but again, I can't use it. And yeah, my balance is pretty low. 234,000 credits, and if it dies, I'll be left with like 70k, I think. Which is, it would be rough, but it's not impossible to build up from that. You just don't want to be caught without sufficient credits for a rebuy when you head back out, because you might die. That's the thing. It's a risk you gotta take with every flight. Your ship might blow up, you might need to buy another one. Nothing.
Frameshift drive charging.
Off to the next one. If I find a system with like a large number of high metal content, Earth-like looking systems, or Earth-like systems or water planets, I'll obviously take I'll take the time to scan down pretty much all the inner planets. Leave the outer ones for if anybody wants them. But I believe there was a couple of them where I just scanned like only the higher value ones, which I think it's kind of a douchey thing to do, but it's my first time out. At this point, I'm just looking to make time. There you go, and large number of planets. Anything? All gas giants. Including a chocolate gas giant right there. I call it chocolate. I don't know what the hell it's supposed to be. But one of those high metal content, Earth-like looking ones. Only 8 light seconds. I'll scan it. Might as well scan it. It increases the value from like 1k to 10k. It's worth it. It just takes forever to scan it, that's why I don't really bother. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
Head back to where it goes. It's a pity asteroid belts don't give anything, whether you scan them or not.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It's like a really big star.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, it's a good sized star. 52 objects. What are these? High metal content moons. Yep. Wrong gas giants. So if I was fully scanned this one, I'd reckon, you know, a pretty decent amount. Because these are all like either rocky, icy, or high metal content.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
And each of these planets is 1800 if I scan them, but it's not really worth the time because everything is, you know, in the time that I take to scan down this whole system, I could have scanned, 8 others on the way back. And right now I'm just trying to get back because I only have, well, I got 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks to do it all, but I kind of want to get this all turned in so I can buy the Asp Explorer, fit it out, and then go on my own journey. And I have some project ongoing with a couple of other commanders. Basically set up a faction or a little corporation type guild, finding a place for it. It's going to be around Buddhist, I think. Boots. I don't know. But it's pretty neat that there's another sun right there. Anything in this one? One little planet right here. Yep, 22 light seconds. Alright, that's all good.
Frameshift drive charging.
So there's 1 star there. And 2 right there. Which makes a nice little view as I zoom out. Of course, now I jumped into hyperspace. Apparently in 2.3 they're going to come out with a new camera system that allows you to fly from the outside of your ship. Makes for more cinematic shots.
Fuel scooping.
And I can understand why a lot of people would be psyched about that, but I'm not one of those. I kind of prefer the cockpit view.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, that was a little too soon, but it's okay. Yeah, it runs nice and cool. I like it. If I went with a bigger power plant, I could actually charge inside.
3,
Probably not overheat.
1.
I don't exactly know. So, the time is obviously going to be like London time, because I'm like 4 hours off that.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
And I do have the route set up to mainly go to scoopable stars, so I don't really have to worry about the fuel tank. And I didn't realize that when I set off, so I have an extra fuel tank.
4.
So I have like double the fuel capacity, and I never even hit a half tank, which is pretty good. Well, in the next episode, I will be in the bubble, probably doing missions in a new ship. Either that or logging my flight in the bubble back home to
Fuel scooping.
essentially see if I get scanned on the way back and have the passenger lose his happiness. But
Frameshift drive
that will be for probably next week. So until then, take care.